October 20th, 2020 practice. All right, number 1, the expression b times 4 plus 8 is equivalent or equal to 12 plus m. Same thing as what we did in our review. Do not stress about this. So we know that b times 4 plus 8 is going to be the same as 12 plus m. So what we can do is kind of line them up. So when we have this b times 4 plus 8, we can use our distributive property. Well, we know that b times 4 is just going to be 4b, or 4 times b, same thing as b times 4. Keep that plus, and then b times 8 is just going to be b times 8, or 8 times b, which is the same thing as 8b. Now, we know that is equal to 12 plus m. All right, the first two are going to go together, and the last two are going to go together. So 4b is going to equal 12. 8b is going to equal m. All right, now, it tells us that 4 times b equals 12. Well, what's 4 times b? Ooh, 4 times what equals 12? I know that 4 times 3 equals 12, so b is going to equal 3. Let's take a look at m. 8 times b equals m. So if I know that 8 times b, if I know that b equals 3 already, then I know that 8 times that 3 is going to equal that m. So 8 times 3 equals m. So 8 times 3 is going to be 24. So that's what m equals. Great job. Now, let's take a look at number 2. Use our distributive property to write two expressions that are equivalent to or equal to 4 times the quantity of y minus 3. All right, so we are going to, first of all, circle the number in front of the parentheses. We know how to do that. Now we're going to distribute it. So this 4, we're going to multiply it by each thing inside, each term inside of the parentheses. So I'm going to have my arrows from that 4 to the y, and then 4, got to stretch that a little bit, to the 3. Now, if I have this, I'll have, okay, so 4 times y minus, notice there's a minus because it's a subtraction symbol, minus, well, I have 4 times 3. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to simplify it even more. 4 times y is just going to be 4y. You can't simplify that anymore. Keep that minus. Then we know 4 times 3 is going to be 12. Now, two expressions that are equivalent. Here's one expression. Perfect, perfect. And here's another. So those are two expressions that mean the same thing. That's it. That's all you have to do. 1, 2, bada bing, bada boom. If you solved this anymore, which we can't, but if for some reason it was 2 whole numbers, if there were 2 whole numbers and we solved it, then you would not be able to say that that is an expression equivalent, because an expression has to have at least one math operation. For example, multiplication, 4 times y here, subtraction, addition, things like that. So that has to be in expressions. So there's 2 ways, and that is it for your practice. Great job.